What's up, tubers, growers, and cannabis smokers? I decided, since I've been telling everyone that I'm getting another Oxy Cloner, it is absolutely my favorite cloner out there. I've used pretty much almost all of them. I just like the deep water culture cloner. As you can see, the stems will sit down into the water, as to where the other brands out there, they just kind of miss the water, and those are great too. So I decided, since I got an 80 site, we'll do an unboxing so you can see everything that comes with it. I think a lot of you guys that have been following me the last few years know that I really preach buying the biggest cloner that you absolutely possibly can, because the more water volume, the cooler the water temperature will stay. Alright, it's easier to adjust water temperature in these bigger units. They just hold the temp better. They stay cooler because there's more water volume. When you're getting those small cloners that are only 20 site cloners that only have a few gallons of water in it and a pump, and then the air pump is also pumping in heat. I think a lot of people don't realize that these will pump in heat. If you're using any sort of air pump on this style of cloner, if you're using the misters, you really only have to worry about the heat from that water pump inside there for the misters. So same thing, you get those ones and there's small water volume of water, they're going to heat up and they're just going to cause a water pathogen and lots of problems for you. So I got this off of Amazon. They are getting hard to come by. I don't know if they're just not making them no more. Finding the 40 site is almost next to impossible, but personally I really would like everyone to try to buy an 80 site, no smaller than a 40. Sometimes I have issues with my 40 heating up. I usually only use that one during the winter time because the room temperature in the bedroom is a lot cooler. So a lot of things come with this. You get let's fling it around over here on this side. Zoom in a little. You guys can see right there, and we'll pull it out, take a look at it. You get one large air pump, 4 air stones, 1 water pump, and of course all the collars that you need. And one thing I do suggest everyone to do is to change out these clear air lines for like black air lines or green ones. It really don't matter, just as long as it's not the white ones. So 185 bucks. You guys can see I got it from Amazon. There's still a few on there I've seen, so if you guys are interested, you want one for Christmas, and you know, there's still a few of them on Amazon. So let's go ahead and start opening this thing up, let you guys take a look at actually what comes in it. This is probably not going to be a setup video. I have a cloner setup video. You guys can go back and check those out in my cloner playlist. Alright, this will be added there too. This is just a really an unboxing and breaking down of actually what comes inside the box. So let me go ahead and get this opened up. Basically, we're making this video for content purposes. Alright, so here we are. 80 site cloner. I've done preached about the size of it and the water volume. Let's take a look at all the goodies that come in it. Obviously, here's the big top there. 4 air stones. So you get 4 of these. And the cool thing is all hydroponic stores carry replacements. I suggest you guys, depending what your water situation is, I would replace these every year. Clean them the best you can with bleach water or hydrogen peroxide or whatever solution that you want to do. But after a year, maybe even sooner, I've changed them out sooner, I would flip these out. So there's 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure we got all 4 here. There we go. So 4 of those. And you get one big water pump, or one big air pump, which I love this one. It pumps out a bunch of air. And there are filters you guys can get to put on the air tubes. But when you start using the filters that help filter out the air, because you can push in dirty air and it could start a pathogen as well if the water temperature is right, you lose pressure. So you'll lose the amount of air going through the line, which creates what? Less dissolved oxygen. And with this type of cloner, that is what it's all about, you guys, is dissolved oxygen. All right, you keep that water temperature 65, 70 degrees. That's where you're going to get your most dissolved oxygen, and that is what's going to create you roots. All right, look at that. Usually they send you different colors like you saw on the, so you get, what is that, 4 of these, 4 20 packs of these collars. I'll use these for a while, and then down the road I'll upgrade them. But same thing, you know, even though these aren't like the neoprene ones from Permaclone, these ones too need to be cleaned every time. The collars are super important to get clean after you guys have used them, along with the air stones. Those are the 2 biggest things. Yes, the inside of the cloner is a big deal too, but most of our bacteria stays inside the air stones and on these collars. So 4 packs of those, and then of course this pump here, which is actually, even for this size cloner, is a perfect size pump. I almost upgraded and went to a bigger pump a couple of years ago, but I decided, you know what, why do that? This is creating enough dissolved oxygen. The bigger the pump, the more heat, again, that you're going to put inside your cloner. And of course instructions, and of course these clear air lines, you guys. What I'm going to do with these clear air lines right here, I'm not even going to use them. I throw them away. I don't save them for nothing. So that's everything in here. I do see now they're sending you some Super Thrive inside the which Super Thrive's pretty good. I haven't used it in years. Which is, it's the liquid Super Thrive. And you could mix that in your reservoir. Absolutely, maybe we'll do that this time, see how well it works out. See how well it works out. So, right there, you guys, that is the Oxy Cloner 80 site. $185, which I have seen it higher than that. I've seen it up to $300, this exact unit right here. Matter of fact, I found them on the internet for $300, bounced over to Amazon, and there was one seller on there that had 5. So as a matter of fact, there was one seller on Amazon that had 5 of these on there for $185. So I jumped on it and bought it, because a lot of the other places are wanting $300 for this, which if I couldn't have found it cheaper than that, I would have paid the $300. I know that sounds like a lot for a cloner. It is to me, because you could probably make this for less than $300, probably a little less than the $185 too, but hey, I don't have to, so that was cool. Alright, so there you guys go. That is the Oxy Cloner Cloning System 80 site, the Pro Series. There you guys go. Check it out. It's on Amazon. I don't have no links or no special codes. I'm not affiliated with them in any way. It's just my favorite cloner. So until then, you guys,